Hey, welcome back, my amazing student. So I have my microphone like far away. I thought I had it right close to my mouth. But anyway, so on this lecture here, what we're going to do is going to work on the analytics part of our application, which is right here where we don't have an endpoint yet. So let's go ahead and play around with this. So I'm just going to create a very simple route or endpoint. And I'm going to put it right close to this one here, and I'm gonna call this analytics, just like that. And here would be analytics page. I'm just gonna call it an analytics page, all right? And we're gonna return analytics. There we go. No. There we go. I do not know why I have such an issue with this name, which is ridiculous. Anyway, yeah, once we have analytics there, let's go into analytics, and then we're going to see what we're going to do here. But let's go back here. Let's see if that's available now. As you can see, it is available, but we do have some static data. We want to replace this with some dynamic data. All right. So all the way down here, we have two habits, and we want to make sure that these habits here are the ones we want. So the ones from the database. So here, I'm going to create a for loop, and I'm going to close it down here. All right, and for. I got to get this mic out of my face. Anyway, I got the mic in my face, and it's kind of hard sometimes to see, like it's uncomfortable. But anyway, so if I refresh here, we could see that we have some dynamic data coming in, and we have some data that is here that should never be here, right? So let's replace that, and let's just say, I just want the habit name. Simple as that. Refresh, and now you can see that that's being replaced. Really cool stuff. So since we're gonna need this, I'm gonna go into index, and I'm gonna pull this from here, this chart, and I'm gonna take it back here. And I'm going to, let me see if I can replace the whole thing right here. Let me just do it up here. Okay. So we're going to replace all this stuff here, but I want you guys to see it. So that way we are all in the same page. All right. So here, this is going to be very similar, but we're going to have some numbers here, some extra data that we want. Like, for example, we want the total here, right? So we need that. And we're going to bring it right here. So I'm going to create a constant right here. I'm going to say constant, const total. I'm going to grab the data that I got, and which is going to be an array of basically this data here is just an array of different check-ins, right? And with the reduce function that I'm going to use here, I'm going to add them all up. So I have a total, all right? So A and B, all right. And we have the arrow function here. It looks a little confusing, and we're going to add them up. B, and then we're going to have 0 here. All right, A plus B and 0, reduce. Boom. This should work perfectly. All right. So once that's done, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab, let me see if I have this summary. So right here on this div, I have an ID. On your template, you should have this is the same ID. I'm going to grab this element here. I'm going to insert the total right there. Okay. So I'm going to say get element by ID. And I know it's called summary because we just saw it. And I'm going to grab the text content. And I'm going to put something in there. I'm going to say total check-ins. Let me see if I have anything there. As a matter of fact, I do already. So let me just go back in here. Oh, that's being inserted from this guy here, as you can see. Yeah, so we could have just taken this there, but it's okay. As a matter of fact, yeah, why not, right? Right there. And I'm just gonna comment this out. And you can see now that the check-ins have changed to 11 there. All righty. Perfect. And everything else works really good. So yeah, that's it for this lecture, really. Let me see. Let me just double check this to see if I'm missing anything. But everything should be good here. Yeah. Perfectly. Look at that. This is just the analytics, the totals, all right? So we can go back to habits, and we got 11 here, but if we go back to habits, right? I mean to the dashboard, and we go here, 11, 12, 13, 14, let me see. So let's go back to analytics, and you can see that we have 14 check-ins, right? That's what we got here. We got 7 days, and 7 days, that's 14, that's the total. And this is the analytics page. Guys, I'm gonna leave this lecture, I'm gonna leave this mini-series already. We're done with it. So I'm gonna leave this course here. I'm gonna leave the files, the static files and any other files that you might need in the beginning of the lecture, in the descriptions of these videos. Hopefully you can find them there and use them. But I want you guys to practice. I'm not gonna leave you the whole project because I know that some people just come here, get the project, and that's it, right? These videos, I make this video so that way you guys can keep learning. The people that actually want to learn, actually learn. Not people that just need the application and you know, just if you want the application, go ahead and practice the code, build the application with me, and that's it. And you learn, right? Really good stuff, guys. Keep being consistent. Keep doing this stuff over and over again, and you will become a master. You will become really good, and you will be able to get any job you want in technology, especially with Python, and make all the money you want. I guarantee you that. Anyway, guys, thank you so much, and I'll see you guys on the next mini-series or maybe even the next lecture if we add another feature here. Take care.